Hello everyone, for this painting video I decided I would try doing a voiceover and making it more of a tutorial. I've done a similar painting in the past, so I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to kind of share my process as I go along. I've already put down a couple different kind of more neutral colors for the background, and then I spread it around and add some water to make it easier for me to then blend the background colors. I initially started painting the sides a little bit, but decided I would paint them later, so I just wanted to make sure I got the edges as I was spreading the paint around. So now I'm going to make some shapes with the palette knife, kind of get a general idea of what I wanted to do. Starting with some white to kind of get the layout going. At this point I start picking some colors and deciding where I want them to primarily be. I do plan to blend some of this into the background. Now I'm switching to the Catalyst Wedge. This is a flat one, so it makes nice little waves, or straight lines if you like to. So now I'm going to make some more lines in there with the other Catalyst Wedge. I realized at this point I probably should have went ahead and blended the colors into the background first before making more shapes. This is a tool I like to use often. It's basically just an adhesive spreader that you can get at pretty much any hardware store. I like the fine teeth that it has. So at this point I'm going to spread all the colors kind of outwards. I continue to add colors to my paintbrush as well. I switched to a smaller one. It was a little hard to get into some of those spaces. Then I'll just continue doing this around the whole painting, leaving some of the texture and features that I can. Otherwise I'll add some of them later. To work quickly here so that the background doesn't start to dry too much, so I keep having to add some paint so it doesn't dry as I'm blending the colors. I had to wipe off the catalyst wedge to try this one again. So just using this nozzle to kind of put some paint splatters on there, and a little more paint came out than I was hoping for. So trying to salvage this little area. So definitely trying that one out first this time. To then splatter with the paintbrush. I realized the end of that brush was coming off, so I had to switch to a different one. and now that it's dry I can add a few more details. Decided to use a stencil to add some hexagons. Just pressing it down to try to get the outline of those. And it did not work out that time. So just some water and a paper towel to clean it back off. And try again. I like adding details after it's dry so that I can always fix it if necessary. Figuring out the placement to add a circle. Now I do my best to try to figure out where I want some of it to show and some of it to not. Unfortunately, I kept moving it around too much, so the circle didn't end up quite where I wanted it. So I made some adjustments. Now some more water and paper towel to wipe it off where I don't want the circle to be. Alright, this is my first time ever trying a voiceover, so I'd appreciate any feedback. Let me know if you'd like me to talk more, less, explain a bit more, any thoughts you have. Thanks for watching.